Okay, so let's talk about using the system as a CRM solution. Okay, so CRM is a buzzword or an acronym in so many different industries for customer relationship management. Basically just means customer service. So Allmoxy from the beginning has been a tool designed for the customer interaction. That's one of the main goals early on, was to solve this customer relationship issue. How do we make customers have a better experience with my company in every single way? So it's really been designed from day one to solve that problem. And I'm not going to go into all of the different things that it does to make their interaction with your company a better experience. I mean, just the fact that they can order online, look things up, have a portal to manage themselves, so on and so forth, go without saying. What I want to get into in this class is how your staff can use this system to serve your customers better. I want to talk more about how do your employees use this to make your customers' lives easier. So giving your customers this system with their own login and their own portal, you're giving them a way to self-serve, which in today's economy is paramount. And if you're using the system correctly, you'll see a major reduction in phone call volume, email volume, and people needing to come to you to ask for information. As good a job as you do at this though, you'll always have some inquiries and you'll need to take care of those as quickly as possible. So let's just run through a quick scenario of a phone call coming in. Okay, so you're sitting at your desk and call comes in. Your caller ID tells you who it is. It's one of your favorite customers, Fubar. You'll notice that on every page, the cursor defaults to this quick search bar. So if I refresh this page, you'll see that it's automatically here. It's designed so that at any time, as soon as you see that caller ID, you can quickly start typing the name and it's gonna guess and try to find what you're looking for as soon as possible. So as the phone's still ringing, I'm finding Fubar's. I'm going to their company page and it's just as quick as that. From this page, I can see everything I need to know. I know how much they owe us right now, which is the amount due now, or the total outstanding balance. So the total outstanding balance, how much they owe us total. The amount due now looks at the credit that we've given them, their outstanding invoices, and does the math. In this case, it's the same number. The credit, order limit, and credit limits we went over in a different class. Now in this first section, I can see all their outstanding invoices. And if I collapse it, you can see all the different sections. So this customer page is designed so that you can quickly and easily find everything you need to about this customer and execute any action you'd need to on the phone. So you can check out outstanding invoices, click on individual invoices to go to those for more detail, to answer any questions about specific orders. You can pay invoices by using a manual number or clicking this icon for the full balance, or looking up current orders. Say they had a question about a product they ordered last time. You could click on the Show Buying History report, or just simply look up the order by using the filters. If you needed to quickly type in an order for them over the phone, you could create a new order, which I don't really recommend doing, but it's there nonetheless. You can quickly open this up and see the different contacts you have for this company, their names, their job titles, and any other information you might need. You can see if they have any subscriptions with you, and probably one of the most useful features for CRM are notes. Now we've provided the tool for notes, but just a quick word on strategy. Taking obsessive notes on all of your customers every time there's an interaction is an insanely powerful concept. If every time your secretary talks to this company, she makes notes of her conversation, and every time your sales rep drops in for a visit, he makes notes and points out important little details, it becomes very powerful because everyone at your company can now see all the important happenings with this company. So let me show you an example. Let's say this company calls up, we've already landed at their page, and they start talking. Let's say they're mad because you sent them some product that wasn't up to quality. So as I'm listening, I'm just going to hit the new note and I'm just going to type out a note. I'm going to make it so that anyone in my company can see this. It happened right now. And I save the changes. Now, if I'm smart and I've been empowered by my boss, I'm also going to create a task for someone to fix this. So I can create a new task and I can say something like, these guys had issues, make sure that it gets fixed and the sander is working correctly again. And I can assign that, let's say, to my production manager. I can create that task, and let's say I want to make sure that a sales rep drops in and makes sure these guys are doing okay. I can make another task for, hey, why don't you guys take some donuts by and smooth things over with these guys and tell them exactly how we've fixed the issue. I'm going to assign that to a sales rep and create the task. Now, if everyone's doing this properly, the sales rep, upon leaving, is going to also add a note saying, I went in, they were fine, blah, blah, blah. They were glad to see me, glad we did that. And when these guys call tomorrow, and I'm looking at the notes, I'm going to be up to speed and I'm going to know exactly what has happened, and I'll be able to respond in an appropriate manner. This may not seem like a big deal, but it's actually a huge deal. It gives your customer service superhuman powers. And the cool thing is that it works even if you're a really big company and previously couldn't really keep track of every little interaction. Your customer is going to feel very important because most companies just don't remember or have details like this in front of them. So between having all this information quickly at your fingertips, taking obsessive notes, assigning tasks when appropriate, this simple yet powerful CRM system will make customer service skyrocket for you. I would suggest setting some rules and some new norms in your company so that people get used to taking lots of notes and acting on those notes. If you do this, you'll have amazing results. Let's look at a couple other features while we're here on this company page that will help you capitalize on these CRM improvements. Along with everything else you can see, I know who's working on tasks for this company. I can see my tasks, which I don't have any. I can see others' tasks, and I can see that these two people are working on things for this company. And so I can have educated conversations with them when they call. I can say, yeah, so-and-so is looking into it on the sander, and so-and-so is going to come visit you tomorrow, if needs be. Along with this, in the contacts below, we see the company contact information, along with linked maps and other quick tools. You can also quickly add a note on the sidebar, attach images or other files to remain linked to this company, which is a great place for, let's say, tax-exempt paperwork and things like that we want to associate and keep with this company at all times. And lastly, tags. These are important because so many different parts of the system can use tags, both to do filtering, for triggers, for adjustments, and you'll recognize in other classes all of the times we've mentioned tags. To add a tag to this company, you can simply type it in, add a comma, and save the tags. You can delete tags by simply hitting the X and save. You can get an idea of other tags by clicking more tags, or as you type, it'll bring up related tags. And it's as easy as that. You can use tags for discounts, delivery locations, you can assign sales reps, or even just company preferences. So let's say I am a sales rep. I could go to companies, view all, and I can filter by tags. Let's say I want to see someone on the East Coast who also is a 10% discount customer. There you have it. I can then use this to send this to a PDF, export it as a CSV, or I can just get the email addresses and I can copy and paste and send an email. So you can see how you can use this to filter down through customers and find select groups so that you can run campaigns, visits, and other tailored marketing efforts. So at this point, you should have some companies in the system. Go ahead and take a minute to play around with these reports. Look at a few company homepages, type in some test notes, assign some tasks, upload some attachments, create some tags, and try to use those tags to filter out different companies on the company's report. Play around with this until you get comfortable with it. Now go and do it.